Welcome to the NCS Extra Credit video series. I'm Robert Clark, an Executive Account Representative here at NCS, and today we will be speaking with Amy Hunger, who is our Attorney Liaison here at NCS. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Today we are going to be discussing lien waivers. And while on a project, you might be asked to supply a lien waiver. Oftentimes an owner relies on that waiver before paying the general contractor to make sure that the subcontractors and material suppliers are being paid. Waivers today are more formal and more complex. And it's very important to know exactly what you're signing before you sign it. And this leads me into my first question for you, Amy, is what should I be looking at when I'm being asked to sign a waiver?
You always want to know what type of waiver you're signing and whether or not it's a partial or final waiver. If it's a partial waiver, confirm the dollar amount is correct. If the waiver includes a paid through date, be sure the dollar amount stated is right for that time period. If it's a final waiver, confirm the payment amount stated is for all open invoices for that project.
Okay. Is there anything else that we need to watch out for?
Yes. Check the waiver to see whether or not it's conditioned upon receipt and clearance of the payment made. The preferred waiver is a conditional waiver because if payment is not received or does not clear, the waiver will not apply. On the other hand, a unconditional waiver does not require a receipt or clearance of the payment. When an unconditional waiver is signed, your rights may be waived, regardless of whether or not you receive payment and whether or not payment clears the bank. We've had quite a few projects where our customers did not realize they were waiving their rights, even if a check bounced.
Wow. All right. Well, not every waiver contains the same type of wording. So how do I know if it's okay to sign it?
When signing waivers, you want to be very careful. You want to read the entire waiver, including the fine print. If you're unsure of what you're signing, you're going to want to hire an attorney to review the documentation to ensure that you're not relinquishing your rights.
Okay. What is the difference between a lien waiver and a release of lien?
Robert, that's a very good question. Many use these terms interchangeably, but typically a waiver acknowledges payment, where a release of lien releases a previously recorded document. A release usually will have specific wording listing the date the original document was recorded and the book and page number of where it was recorded. A waiver is never a substitute for release. If you had previously filed a lien, when you receive payment, you need to release that lien and not just provide a lien waiver.
Okay. Does NCS provide waivers to their customers?
Our customers are able to generate waivers through the online services portal for any project that's in our system. The program will generate statutorily worded waivers when required, or it will use the standard generic waivers that were created for states with no specific statutes. Please contact NCS and we'd be more than happy to show you how to create waivers. Great.
The two main takeaways from this session is, one, you want to make sure that your lien and bond claim rights are not lost by signing off on any lien waivers, and to know which waiver is appropriate based on whether or not payment has cleared. And two is educating your team members is key to the successful use of lien waivers, and maintaining your lien and bond claim rights could provide you with a much greater likelihood of payment on your projects. This concludes this session of NCS Extra Credit. Thank you very much for joining us today. We greatly appreciate your input and want to hear any of your suggestions for any upcoming extra credit sessions. If you do contact NCS, please be aware that we are going to offer you a $50 discount that can go towards your lien waiver templates. Please give us a call or send us an email by using the contact information at the bottom of this screen. And for Amy and myself, thank you and have a great day.